Hey guys, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great and amazing. So today's pick a card reading is person on your mind and you. It's more like a you versus them reading. How do you guys feel about each other? Please note that this is a general, collective, and timeless reading. So take what resonates, leave out what is not resonating with you. Also, we're doing a you versus them, so energies in tarot can always flip flop. So take what resonates and always consider the exchange of energies as well. Okay, so let's get started. Pile number one, you versus them. Cut the cord. Pile number two, step back. Pile number three, sacred friendship. Okay, so these are your options and your choices. You can zoom into the cards. Cut the cord is for pile number one, step back is for pile number two, and sacred friendship is for pile number three. Now, if you're someone who selects pile using zodiac signs, you can use your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, Venus, whatever works your case, whichever way that you feel more associated with. And if you just don't know, simply go by your birthday. Okay, pile number one, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius. Pile number two, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, and Scorpio. Pile number three, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, and Aries. I hope I've spoken all the signs. So pile number one, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, and Leo. Pile number two, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Pile number three, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries, and Virgo. Okay, so these are your options and your choices. I'm going to see you guys in your reading. Hi, pile number one. So those of you resonated with cut the cord and your zodiac signs are Leo, Libra, Taurus, and Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading. We are doing you versus them. How do you both feel about each other? Let's go to you. How does pile number one feel about their person? Right? Withdrawn. Second chance. Okay, so let's find out some more. Your feelings for your person, pile number one. Did I say pile number two initially? Pile number one. How does pile number one feel about their person? Clarify pride. Labor of love. Clarify withdrawn. Perseverance. And pile number three, we have passion. Here at the bottom we have indulgence, and here at the bottom we have beauty. You feel that this person is sort of attracted to you, right? In a very unhealthy way is something that I'm picking up. However, it also looks like that there's a lot of passion between you guys, and every time you do want to come together, but there is no clarity as such as far as this connection is concerned. This person is a very fiery person. They come in, they work up their charm, and you're kind of swayed by them, but in reality you feel that they are very much egoistic and stubborn. They are not willing to put in the work in the relationship. They are not willing to give you any stability or commitment in general. You feel very lonely, especially when you are in this connection because of the lack of emotional availability from this person's side. But every time you reach out to this person for a passionate encounter, this person is always there, always there. This person is more like a king of wands, but then there is deception coming in. I mean, they are okay for everything. They are very attracted towards you, and you know it. You're very attracted towards them, but at the same time, this person is not giving you what you really deserve and want. Okay? So, this is how you feel for your person. How does your person feel towards you now, pal number one? Depth, awareness, importance, value. Something fell off, and that's releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. There are too many cards coming in. Memories. Oh, this might just too much. Clarify depth. Roots. Clarify releasing. Change. Clarify memories. We have transitioning. And then we have karma. And here we have exhaustion. This person is trying to get over someone from their past. Let me put it that way. They have still not, the memories still haunt them. They are still sort of think about that person. They are, with time, they are kind of releasing them. It's not that they would want to hold on to them and would want to go back to them. That is not the case. But they always delve into those memories, maybe, which is why you feel that they're kind of withdrawn from you, that emotional availability is not there, because somewhere here their emotions are kind of stuck in or with someone else. There is of course there is an ending that has to happen and something new that has to begin, and for that they have to have an open heart. But they don't have that kind of, I would say, it happens when someone puts in a lot of work into a relationship and it doesn't work out, and then when they go on to the next relationship they feel that this time I'm not going to put in any effort because I know that it'll again going to exhaust me, it'll again going to drain me. Whatever. um to some extent I also feel it is more of an intention, like if you're just going out there just to get your mind off from someone, that is definitely the case. However, what I feel here is that um, things did not work out with them in the past. With time this person is letting go, and which is why, and they were very invested into that connection, and somewhere down the line to transition from that connection's memories, lessons, from the feeling that they had for that person to actually transition into something new is something very difficult for this person. So, with the cut the cord, which is kind of coming in the middle and which is your card, with your person, I feel that they have to cut the cord from someone from the past. With you, I feel that you have to cut the cord from this person, because clearly it's, if nothing is good in a relationship, and if it's only the physical aspect that's good, that's that's addiction, that's trauma bonding. You won't like these, and I would not want to, and I don't shy away from naming it out there. This is not love. Love is something which can make your life easy. Love is something which will not gonna leave you exhausted. Here I feel that five of five of pentacles, guys. File number one, five of pentacles. This person is so withdrawn. You're kind of mothering your own emotions. Why? Okay, so let's take three more cards as far as the advice is concerned for you. Pile number one, what is your advice? The star, which points towards healing and manifesting the kind of love that you really want. Two of wands, that is about leaving the past behind and literally envisioning something new and amazing. And eight of coins, invest into someone who is willing to put in the hard work into this relationship. And judgment, releasing this person because they would want to get stuck in the past, their memories, they are still haven't transitioned out of that connection. You can't be someone's second choice. And I do feel the second chance is kind of pointing towards second choice. The reason I'm saying this is because we have second chance here and we have lover's card here. Lover's card is also about a choice, right? It's not about the passion, but it's just that you are not able to choose anyone else because the passion is so great. You have to give a chance to someone who is willing to work on a connection. Pile number one, that's what your advice is. Okay, I don't want to go detailed into this reading because this is a very clear cut reading and I don't want to tell you and raise your hopes like, you know what, this person's gonna come back, you know what, this person loves you, but they just can't get over their ex. No, no, you're investing too much. You are feeling emotionally withdrawn and you know it, and which is why you're still attached to this person, which is fine. But you have to just try to come into the energies, try to learn that with time this cord will be cut. Have that intention in every action of yours when it comes to this person, that I have to get away, I have to get away, I have to get away. That's it. You're watching tarot readings, fine. You're thinking about this person, fine. But at the same time, always go back to the reminder that this is not meant to be, this is not my person. Okay, and you'll get out of it one day. Okay, so this is what the reading is, pile number one, and this is how I am. I always try to give you a perspective about structure and stability in a relationship. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next reading. Hi, pile number two. So those of you resonated with Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, and Pisces, and your zodiac sign is step back. This is going to be a reading. We are checking you versus them. And since we are doing you versus them, it always happens that energies can always flip-flop. So don't worry about it. Take what resonates and leave out what is not resonating with you. Pile number two. Pile number two. How do you feel about your person? Trigger warning. Either whatever that you're feeling or whatever that you have been holding on will gonna come true, or I'm gonna shatter your illusions. I sense this reading going both ways. So if you're not willing to listen to the truth, you can just scroll away. File number two. Confessions, divine masculine, and hopeless. And again, I'm telling you, I'm going to shatter your illusions if the cards are saying so. If it is not, then this is a confirmation that you're going in the right direction. But whatever that I'm gonna do, please know that I have no grudges against you. Pile number two. Oops. Okay. How do you feel about your person? Pile number two. Clarify divine masculine. We have resistance. Clarify confessions. We have inspiration. Clarify hopeless. We have, okay, I'm going to shuffle again. There's too many cards coming in. Clarify hopeless. We have karma. Here we have respect, wisdom keeper. And here we have healing and mistakes. Okay, pile number two. You feel that somewhere down the line, you and this person are meant to be. This is a very fated connection, which I'm going to tell you that yes, this is a fated connection. This is a very fated connection, and somewhere down the line, you also have given opportunity to this person. You also have expressed your feelings to this person, just with the hope that things will just gonna get started. But it looks like nothing is happening. It's kind of going back and forth. It's kind of going like in the same loop over and over and over again. And you are like now literally falling apart. You are thinking, what is happening in my life? Do I even deserve this? Do I not deserve this? All you want to do is that. And I also feel that this card is like coming out too much. This is like while I was shuffling also, it's like you're trying to adapt to a situation just because someone has told you that this is a fated connection. The truth might sting. And somewhere down the line, I also feel the lessons that you're learning is that you're not happy when you're adapting. You're not happy. It's just that this person is not a provider. There is a resistance coming in from this person to step up and take accountability for sure. So this is definitely not a provider. Somewhere down the line, you feel that, maybe this person is your person. It's just that they had been through a lot of things, and maybe, which is why everything is happening, etc., etc. But it also means, see, we do have healing, and we do have mistakes, and we do have clarity. It's just that you are only looking for the clarity, and you're going to get the clarity with one thing: when you're gonna let go of the chemistry, leave the chemistry aside. Okay, pile number two. I'm with Ace of Wands coming in here and inspiration. It also means about clarity, chemistry. The one message that I'm channeling. If you feel, you think that there is a strong passion, strong attraction between the two of you, try to figure out, try to just take that attraction aside. How do you feel about this person without the attraction? Try to think about it. Because, like I said, this person is someone who's resisting to take accountability. You have stated your feelings. What happened? You were definitely hopeless, and it sort of started with the same cycle. Let's see how does your person feels for you. File number two. Apology. Open heart. Return. Return. So there is definitely a second chance that will gonna happen, especially when it comes to this relationship. Clarify apology. Support. waking up. Be here now. And at the bottom, we have refresh. Refresh here, and here we have thinking, missing you, craving, resistance, consuming. Okay. This person had certain things in their mind for which they were not able to show up. I do have a feeling that there is a second reconciliation or some sort of a reunion that is possible with your person. And somewhere down the line, I also feel because you sort of have stepped back, you feel that nothing's going to work out. But here, what is happening is that this person is willing to give a chance to this relationship. They know that they had not been open when it comes to this relationship. They were not receptive at all. In fact, they were not vulnerable as well. And it is high time, if they can't show up in this relationship, being vulnerable, being their authentic self, then it is high time that you will just gonna go away. And with the return coming in here, I also have a feeling that this person is now willing to nurture this connection, willing to commit. And if not commit, I'm not saying that this person gonna promise you future. No one can do that. This is just that they would want to see that yes, I and pile number two are sort of meant to be. So let's just find out. Let me just give this a chance. Let me be loyal in this connection, and let me see if both of us can work things out or not. Because I see working things out is somehow coming from this side, that I would want to work things out. I know that I have not been a good person in the past. I know that, I have made pile number two feel so restless and everything. However, in this case, I feel that you are someone who's now willing to step back, and which is why this person is now willing to step up. So one of you is stepping back after putting in all the effort, and the other person is now willing to step up and just would want to show that yes, they have a different side to themselves, and that's what they would want to come and tell you. So like I said, either I'm going to break your illusion, or I'm going to do something, or something's going to turn out to be good. So what I'll say is that this person is now willing to open up their heart. This person is now willing to be loyal. This person is now willing to be with you, not in a very committed way, but they would want to see, they want to experience that being in a relationship with you. Okay. So let's take one piece of advice for you, pile number two. King of Cups, Seven of Coins, Nine of Cups, Temperance. The advice that is coming for you is that for the longest time you had been relying on this person. You were looking at this person to give you some sort of a commitment, or if not commitment, some sort of emotions. You were just waiting for this person to show you certain emotions. And with Nine of Cups and Temperance coming in here, even though your wish is getting fulfilled, even though you're getting this person back, and even though this person is coming forward and telling you that, hey, pile number two, I want to be with you, I want to see where this connection goes, your advice is not to jump around. Your advice is not to start to overgive to this connection. Your advice is again not to start relying on this person for your emotions. You are anyway responsible to tackle your emotions and heal yourself. You still have to be emotionally independent, right? Although this person could be here for other things, especially when it comes to relationship, like togetherness and um, a support. But mothering your emotions is not this person's job, it's your job. It's still your job. Okay, they can support you, but they can't be your escape every single time you're feeling low. Pile number two. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, take care. Hi, pile number three. So those of you resonated with sacred friendship, I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Okay. Aries, Virgo, Cancer, and Aquarius. Sacred friendship. Let's see, pile number three. How do you feel about your person? Pile number two got divine masculine in the exact same position. Hmm. Okay. How do you feel about your person? Since we're doing you versus them, it can always happen that your feelings could be here and their feelings could be here. It always happens. So don't worry about that. Be here now. Adaptability, compassion. Okay. Why do I have a feeling that there are certain things that needs to be out there said, you know? Hmm. You guys are basically coming together is what I can feel, but somewhere down the line I feel that there are certain things that needs to be sorted out, and you feel that this is the person that balances your balances your element. Can I just put it that way? This is the person that balances your element. Somewhere down the line, of course, you are trying to adapt to their personality, is what I would say. Um, you also, I don't want to clarify this, but somewhere down the line, I feel that you try to adapt to their personality because the moment this person tries to push you away, there could be some sort of a solace that you would want, and which is why you keep options. Or maybe this is what you feel for your person, that because they are coming across as someone who is beautiful. I don't know why I'm saying this, but yeah, they have fears, especially when it comes to coming together with you, and you feel that because this person has a lot of options, and they are someone who kind of push their emotions away. What is that message? Clarify, escaping judgment. They need to release something. They need to release their inhibitions. They need to release their fears. They don't have to go in silence when the fears sort of crop up. They have to choose healing, and perhaps they have to discuss it with you. This is what you feel, that this person is so much conflicted in their own decisions that it's very hard for you to maneuver through this relationship or navigate this relationship, or try to understand like what do they want ideally. But you have a lot of, I would say, love in their heart. You kind of feel that whenever this person tries to push you away, it's nothing else, they just need love. That's what I'm picking up. It's because something is definitely triggering them, the fear is triggering them, and at the same time, if this person is pushing you away, it's just that it's not out of any spite or anger. It's just that they would want to be loved. Sometimes it happens. We have our own traumas and fears, etc. Okay, so this is what you feel for your person. It took me a minute to go there, seriously. How do they feel about you? Nourish, boundaries. Oh boy. You guys. Okay, so what you feel for them, they feel the same. And we do have Two of Cups here, which kind of confirms that this is a fated connection for sure. Do you guys know about that? Do you both know about that? Is a question that I'm asking now. Clarify, nourish, support, clarify boundaries. Whoa. It's like twin flames on my face. Change, liberation, apology. Something needs to change in this connection. First of all, something needs to change. There should be a change of perspective. There should be a change in how both of you view to each other. When it comes to their feelings, they feel that they get super, super, super unaligned when it comes to you. So it's like they're kind of focusing on themselves, they're focusing on your growth and then everything, and then something happens with you, and this person is like out of line. And they feel that there needs to be certain boundaries, especially when it comes to coming together and meeting you, because they feel that this connection is definitely doesn't help them grow. It's kind of snubbing their growth. That's what this person feels. However, I feel that there is a change coming in. The change will come in when you guys will gonna share your feelings. We're gonna reflect on what this person has done to you, what you have done to this person. Of course, there has to be certain discussion, some communication that needs to happen, because when we talk about sacred friendship, which is the base of this relationship, I do feel that this connection can be anything, but with the friendship coming in here, if you guys are not good friends, that means if you guys can't speak your mind to the other person, then this connection will not gonna go anywhere, and then there is no change that's gonna happen. And once you start to become more and more, I would say, open in terms of your communication and feelings towards each other, that's when the liberation is happening. The apology is not that someone has to give the other person an apology. The apology is that both of you need to forgive each other with the actions that you guys have taken towards each other, because there is growth involved for sure. Okay. And well, here I feel that this person feels that you are someone who's fated, who has entered into their life. They feel that strong pull towards you. They feel that you are um their own person. It's just that they feel that it's important that they draw boundaries with you, because whenever something happens with you, they kind of get misaligned. Okay, so let's just find out one piece of advice for you. Pile number 3. Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, Empress, and Four of Cups. And then we have Two of Swords and then the Judgment. Okay, pile number 3. I don't know, something is just coming to me that no one can promise you a forever. Okay, if you are looking for this person to give you that solace that yes, they will not gonna do this, you have kind of a checklist that, this will not gonna happen in future, this should not happen in the future, you should not do this, you should not do that. I would tell you one thing, that no one can promise you forever. Things sort of change. There is a high possibility that this relationship can also change. But then, because of that fear, because of that indecision, you can't keep yourself stuck and not experience something which can turn into a beautiful relationship. Okay. I do see feelings from both the sides, but I do see a lot of, I would say, inhibitions, right? And those inhibitions will only gonna go ahead with time. Sorry, not go ahead, go over, go away. What am I saying? These inhibitions will only gonna go away with time. But you can't be coming into a relationship with a very stuck mentality. Four of cups to two of swords. And it's not that you don't want to do it. You would also want it. But then you have fears. What if things don't work out in the future? Who cares about the future? What are you feeling right now? That is something which is more important, and that is the mindset that you have to carry. Let go of your fears, let go of your inhibitions, and get into a relationship, and then see how are you feeling. Okay, you always have to try it first before you make this a forever thing. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye.